Okay, so I am at Dabney State Park. We're gonna play some disc golf today, and I'm gonna film my round because why not? It's fun. So I will record all of my shots, and then I'm gonna record some commentary afterward and say what kind of disc I'm throwing and just what I'm thinking and all that. So yeah, let's do it. All right, so hole 1, 243 feet. This is going to be a pretty simple backhand hyzer shot. You see my little stutter step there. I'm throwing a latitude 64 trust there. So that's a pretty good angle. It is a little bit short. So I will have a putt to try and grab this birdie today. I've been in a little bit of a slump recently, but as you see there, I have to just straddle out. And I make good on the birdie putt. I am putting with the Discmania P2, by the way. So hole 2, 279 feet. This is in the position out in the open, so it's pretty easy. I'm throwing the Discmania Mindbender here. And that one just turned over on me. I just let that out pretty flat and got a kick off of a tree and into the pavement. That's going to leave me about 30 feet. And I make good on that putt. Big old fist bump there because I feel good about that. Hole 3, 248. This one is also a pretty simple backhand. Almost the same shot as hole 1, except it's downhill, so I'm throwing the same disc, that trust. It's a pretty good angle, gets a little bit of turn and some hyzer, but again, that is about 25 short. Oh, some little ducks hanging out in the pond. Yeah, about 20-25 feet away. And I make good on that birdie putt as well. I usually don't go 3 through 3 in this course, so usually mess up one of them. I'm like, yeah, what is going on? Hole 4, 405 feet. This is the longest hole in the course. I'm throwing the Discmania Cloudbreaker here, and I just completely turned that one over. This hole, for some reason, gets me every time. It's a wide open shot. I have the distance, but man, I just turned it way over, so I'm going to be about 50 feet to the right. And I give that one a good bid, just barely, right side of the cage. And you know, I'm happy about that miss because it was pretty close. And I cleaned up that par right there. So I'm gonna be 3 down through 4. Hole 5, 325 feet. This is a big dog leg left. Blind from the tee, so I'm throwing the Firebird there. Glow Firebird. That was a pretty good angle, but it ended up being pretty dang short. I don't know if it got a bad roll off of a tree, but I'm going to be trying to make this here. This is the MVP glitch. And yeah, that was just a really bad release. Didn't really give it a chance at all, so I'm going to be putting from in the trees. Going to have to hyzer around by quite a bit. And just short off the cage. And I will tap in that 4. So 2 through 5, hole 6, about 300 feet. This one's downhill. I'm throwing the Discmania Razor Claw 3 here. And I did not give this a chance at all. Yeah, way too stable. Didn't put enough speed or anhyzer on it, so it ended up being pretty short, just short of the bridge. So I'm gonna be trying running this one too. And off the top of the basket, it was a pretty good run. It was on line, just a little bit high, and you can see I'm pretty frustrated about that, but The comeback will be good for par. I'll run that in. Hole 7, 259. This is a big uphill shot. Placed closer to about 325. I'm throwing the Nordic Phenom here, and that shot was just about perfect. That's exactly the angle I wanted to hit. If it was a little bit higher, it would have been even more perfect, but I'm still pretty much parked, and I will tap in my birdie. On to hole 8, 227. This is off to the left. You want to get it through the gap and have it skip off the ground left, which I do not do. I completely shank it right, but it gets a good kick into the middle of the fairway, and I am in distress there, as you can see. As I make my way through the mud, I line up my shot with my MVP glitch again, and that is another misrelease. I pulled that one way right. Just not feeling it with that disc today. Don't know why. Lining up my putt here for my 3, and it is good. Again, good putts. Good putts. I'm liking that a lot. It's feeling good. And I decide to attack the camera and almost hit it. Hole 9, 289. This is gonna be the first forehand shot. It was the right angle. If I had put it a little bit wider, it would have been really good. But it's close to the basket anyways. I will pull out my pants. And it's good for 2. So now I am 4 down through 9. Hole 10, 239 feet. This one is way off to the left. Pretty tough to birdie. So I'm just trying to get it out into the clearing past those trees, which I do no problem, except for that last guy. That would have been really good if it hadn't hit that last guy. But I'm lining up that glitch again, giving it one more shot, and I still pull it a bit right, but it does sit barely before that hill, right behind it. And I'll just tap in from my par right there. Hole 10, another long one. It is definitely not 413 feet. It's probably about 380. This is my Discmania PD2, but it's quite beat in, so it's kind of flippy. Holds most of the way, hooks up at the end. If I had just put a little bit more turn on it or let it go just a little bit later, that would have been pretty dang good. So lining up from about 45. And I pull it off left, airballed it, and I'll tap for my par. Maybe. Hole 12, 306 feet. I'm going turnover with a putter. This is the Trash Panda inner core. This is the right angle. I just didn't put enough juice on it, and it hit a tree and got very short. So I'm gonna try jump putting this just because I haven't had luck with that glitch, and it pulls left. Yeah, that needed just a little bit more Anheuser, but I will clean up that par putt. On to hole 13, 248 feet. I'm going with the glitch. I gotta get it to work. Oh, but I almost rolled my ankle and died. So this one is gonna pull way right in the air, and check up about pin high. So I'll have a tester 20 footer about, and it's good for 2. Loving all the birdies I'm getting today. Could have had a few more, but hole 14, 261. This one is an interesting one. big turnover. Same thing, I'm going with that inner core. Again, just didn't put the juice on it. I'm just kind of scared of turning it all the way over. So I'll be punished with a long putt, which I hit off the band. So, unfortunately, tapping my 3. On to hole 15. This is a tough one when it's in the longer position. I'm going big flex over stable mid, just to get it as far back there as I can. This is my Buzz OS. Putting a lot of Anheuser on it, just letting it come all the way back, taking the trees out of the question entirely. It was a pretty good shot. I think it just got cut up in those roots, so maybe could have put a little bit more in it. I'm deciding if I want to go Anheuser or Heiser, and I decide straddle is the right idea, so I will put up the putt, and yeah, that one I feel like should have gone in, but another one just for practice. Again, missing right. Hole 16, 274. This one is going to be a big flex forehand. There is a Mando you have to hit, and I just put that one way too high. It was a pretty good angle, but just a little bit nose up. So I ended up pretty short and a little bit far right. So I'm going to try going at it with the glitch and hit a tree. And another one just for practice. That one got a lot closer, but putting out for my par. Almost killed the camera with my mini. Hole 17, 290 feet. This is going to be another forehand shot. Pretty simple hyzer. Just get it kind of in the clearing as much as you can. Again, this one is really tough to birdie. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing with this glitch here. I haven't had success with it all day. I don't know why I think I'm going to get success with it now, and I hit the tree. That'll be left with a putt. I'll be good from about 20. Just barely good, actually. All right. And then final hole, 18, 254. Another forehand shot. I'm going with my Nordic Phenom here. And that is a pretty dang good shot. And I will be parked for my birdie on 18. Nice fist bump there. And there's my scorecard. There's my final scorecard. 600. Not too bad. And I'll send it back to other Jonah.
Okay, so I just finished my round at Dabney. I finished a 600. Yeah, like 600. So pretty good finish for me today. I'm really honestly just impressed with my putting. My putting has been off the last few weeks, and today it felt like it was kind of connecting for me. So that I am very happy about. Other than that, I think, oh yeah, a lot of touch. I need to work on my touch with some turnover shots because I'm not really trusting my discs and I'm not really putting enough power on them. So I need to figure that out. But yeah, pretty successful round today. Yeah, maybe I'll do this again soon. That's pretty fun.